I don't know who told me to put the tooth that fell off in milk. I don't even to this day, I ain't even Google it before I said it just then. Brought it to my dentist, and my dentist was like, nah, I got something better. And he shaved the remainder of my tooth. He shaved that shit clean the fuck off. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay, your registered nurse here. Y'all see the lights. We back with another good video. And 2 years ago today, I got my teeth done. So I just want to do a quick video on my 2 to 3 year teeth update. Cause this shit is crazy. Like, niggas is really out here getting it done. Niggas is getting it done. I got it done. You might get it done. But I want to make sure everybody got the information. That's why we always post these videos for knowledge, good times, good fun. Go ahead and like, subscribe to the channel, share all that good shit. Let's jump right into the video, man. I got my peaches out in Georgia. I get my weed from California. I took my go to the north. I get my life right from the source. Can I see you? What's good, fellas, ladies, everybody? It's good to see you. Now that I got the mic out, you know what I'm saying, I'm a little animated, so the animation's there. You know what I'm saying? I need to start doing interviews and shit. Like, how do you feel about, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but all in all, shit, I got my veneers 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? You can see the content rolling on the side. I'm going to roll a clip. And it's something that's the norm of our current society. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to quickly go over, you know what I'm saying, what my experience was like, what it's like 2+ years later, and the things to look out for. You dig what I'm saying? Because going through the process, a lot of people don't talk about this type of shit, and everybody's so quiet, and you got to be in the know with shit. My whole energy always been like, yo, if I know, you know. I always wanted beautiful, straight white teeth. Didn't have to be veneers, but growing up, my teeth, I ain't gonna lie, I had a little snaggle tooth set up. You feel me? My shit was a little sideways. You know what I'm saying? I tear through some skin easy. Right before I became a nurse, I chipped my tooth, clapped my tooth on the top of the pull-up ball, and my tooth went flying into LA Fitness. I picked it up, put it in some milk. I don't know who told me to put the tooth that fell off in milk. I don't even to this day, I ain't even Google it before I said it just then. But my tooth went fucking flying, put it in some milk, and then brought it to my dentist. And my dentist was like, nah, I got something better. And he shaved the remainder of my tooth. He shaved that shit clean the fuck off. Gave me a small peg. Pause. But he gave me yo, hey yo, he gave me a small peg. Is crazy. Wow. He gave me a small stump of a we good. He gave me a small stump of a tooth in the front left after he shaved it down, and he put a veneer there anyway. So, at that point I was like, if I want braces, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get braces. And I have a veneer already. It's color matched to my teeth. If I do a tooth whitening procedure, then I'm gonna have to change my veneer to a whiter tooth. It was too much for me. So I was like, why not just try to get veneers? You know what I'm saying? And I tried to reach out to a couple of people who had it, and they told me their pros, cons, their experience, and I didn't give a flying fuck. I was like, I'm ready to do it. I got bread now. I'm a nurse. Give me that shit. I found a doctor, Dr. Taberez. He was in I believe Colombia at the time. He was opening a new spot. Yo, this shit making my arm hurt. I gotta might plug this bitch up right here, bro. I hope this shit sound alright. He was in Cali, Colombia, and he was opening a new spot up in DR. And DR is known for mad shit, but it ain't really known for the teeth. But he was opening a new clinic. He said, since you one of my first clients, I'll give you a discount. So I ended up going to Dr. Taberez in Punta Cana. Fire location, dumb close to the airport, around the corner from the Sheraton, and you get transport. The shit was just too perfect. All in all, my experience prior to getting it, I didn't really have the knowledge. So, of course, composite veneers, they say it's 3 to 7 years, depending on how they hold up, 10 if you're lucky. Because composite cracks more. That's the difference. I didn't get composite. I have porcelain veneers. You know what I'm saying? So, porcelain veneers are going to last, like, they say, 10 years if you trash. 12 years. Well, if you trash like 5 to 7 years, 10 years if you're doing decent, 15 to 20 years if you're doing amazing with your upkeep, and your dentist follow-ups, things like that. Or your routine cleaning,
Except, I went for the porcelain veneers. You know what I'm saying? I got 10 top, 10 bottom. Before we go any further, let me show you what it looked like. You know what I mean? I showed you in the beginning. Let me show you again. I got all my cavities still. In case you was wondering, like, they fix cavities. Like, they'll fill your cavities. They'll take care of everything that you need as far as dentistry goes. They'll take care of it at the spot. So my price at the time was $6,200, which was a beautiful price. Turkey quoted me $9,500. I was like, I'm not flying 10 hours to pay 10 bands to. The flight alone is like 1,000. So I was like, Turkey was tripping. Because I was thinking, let me just go to get the transplant and get that done same time. But the money didn't make no sense. It was crazy work. Um, so that's how I ended up at Dr. Taberez in DR. All right, so that's the money. The main general understanding is that porcelain is a better quality and a better longevity for as your money goes than the composite goes. Okay, so I leaned into the porcelain. So mine was 6,200. That was the price. That's what you need to know before going in. You can get either one you want. Composite, they may not shave. Porcelain, they'll do a minimal shave. Some places you can find that may not even do a shave as well. The better the technology is getting, the better these doctors are getting, and the better results we're gonna get. So it's lit. Say word, I almost forgot my drink, man. Right, I'm gonna shave my teeth down just to only have 10 years with this. How can I make it last 20? First thing, you want to make sure you get an electric toothbrush. Shit, if you don't even have veneers, get an electric toothbrush, bro. That's gonna be 10 times better for you, right? When you look on the box, it says literally removes 10 times the amount of plaque buildup than a normal toothbrush. It's not lying to you, bro. Like, it took me so long to get used to using an electric toothbrush. I've been going manual my whole life, so it's an immediate change for the betterment of your oral care. Period. Start off with something like $30 just to get a feel for how it feels, but end up somewhere in the 80 to like a $120 range. But if you going $200, $300, it's gonna be an amazing toothbrush, and you balling, my nigga. You balling McFalling. Like, I mean, mine is a regular $80 joint. It's good. I got a couple settings. It's rechargeable. You good. But I got bros and my sister. She got a crazy one, like two, three, $400. Make sure you floss after every meal, not just floss once a day, or if you got something stuck in your tooth. You have to floss after every meal. So where do I keep floss? I keep floss in the crib. I keep floss in the car. I keep floss at work. And I keep floss, our little mommy house. If you go in a little joint house, you got to make sure she got floss or a water pick or something. You know what I'm saying? So, because every time you eat, you have to floss. We need to know that if we do not eat the right things, the bonding can release off of our actual tooth that we have in place. How can that happen? It happened to me. And I'll show you pictures of this shit right here. Look at this shit. So you got to make sure you're not eating hard items, right? So it's a wrap for apples, right? It's a wrap for hard candy. If you like to chew on ice, get at it up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get to the bottom of your cup, you want to chew on ice. No more of that. But that's not even what did me in. I'm going to tell you what did me in. What clapped my shit, I ain't going to lie. It was popcorn. And I don't know how it was, like the kernel shell got in between here. And one day I'm just eating popcorn and I heard something go poof, and I was like, so I stopped chewing and shit. I was like, I checked my tooth and shit and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, fuck it. And I kept chewing some popcorn. I heard another snap, like poof, and then my tooth came out and it was cracked in half. You know what I'm saying? Now, this wasn't how it originally started. I'm just jumping to the end of the story. But it all started with me trying to, this is going to sound crazy, I know, but I'm letting you know so y'all niggas don't do it. I'm from New York, so sometimes you get a plastic fork, you at a barbecue, you just kind of using the tip of the fork. And it's subconscious behavior. So I was using the tip of the fork at work, just kind of trying to get out some of that stuff. Because again, I didn't have that floss. Now you see what I'm saying? I did that. And my tooth released, shit came out. The cover, the cap, the veneer cap came off. I call my dentist. I say, yo, can I pull up? It's an emergency. That happened Thursday, I pulled up that Friday morning. He put it back in, but then he told me, said, "Hey Jay, listen, the first bond is going to be your best bond. Anything that happens after this is going to lower the bonding connection between your tooth and the veneer. The veneer shape may have changed a little bit since it came off. Maybe a little bit of the edge kind of chipped off when it fell off your tooth. Also, your tooth has, a year, 2 years of that bonding material. I'm going to get it off, but that first bond with whatever glue they use, dental glue that they use, adhesive, epoxy, that is better than it going on a second time. So I'm letting you know it may come off again." So I said, "All right, no doubt." And maybe that happened maybe a year and some change in, and then just a couple of months after that, that's when it came out again. So I flew back to DR, and I asked them to do a replacement. They said a replacement tooth is 500. So what you need to know, all of this is to say, how much is a replacement tooth? Replacement tooth is 500. All right, that's at this facility. I don't know about no other facility. So these are things you got to keep in mind. Let's say 5 of your teeth fall out. That's 5 times 500. You got to just keep that in mind. So, or you could just take all them bitches out and get new ones put in, but that's going to be a different cost because they all have to come out. And the process of a veneer coming out is crazy. I'll put a video up right here because you see that was from like my last video. Shit is nuts. They have to slice it down the middle. It looks barbaric. So the goal is to keep our veneers as long as we potentially can. If you're gonna get them. Now again, if you can keep your normal teeth, bro, ladies, gentlemen, keep your teeth. And I'll end it on something like this because I don't want to talk too long. But what did we say? Toothbrush, floss, and eat the right things. Don't chew on crazy shit. Dental, oral hygiene, going to the dentist twice a year. That's the majority of shit, right? What people don't talk about is spiritually. I'm raised Christian, but I know that a ground I have spiritually is I believe in Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Now, for whoever believes differently, I'm not here to antagonize your thoughts, anything. I'm just letting you know that something I felt when I went through this process that people don't talk about is a sense of vanity for all my good sirs and for all my good women. Felt like God wouldn't be proud of this move. But I had working teeth. My teeth were okay. I would have lived and died with my teeth. I was okay. I just wanted all white, pearly whites. It's from the time I got my teeth done to about 7 or 8 months after, I had this unprecedented, feeling within myself of I did it in vain and it was pure vanity. And I promise you, I was praying every day or as much as I could, and I was trying to ground myself and center myself because I've never felt that in my life. And it wasn't something that I was thinking about either. Like going into it, I was like, man, this is about to be lit. I was so turned up. I was hyped. And then to have that feeling after, I feel like, I don't know if anyone else goes through this, and no one takes this part serious. But I just want to put it out there because it's definitely good food for thought. We are all creatives and we all creative thinkers, and we need to be exposed to more knowledge. And you don't get your knowledge until you experience it. So let my experience be your knowledge. Toast to that. And on that note, man, if there's any other further questions that you guys have, you let me know. I didn't have to prepare myself or prep myself in any way to go into this procedure, but brush my teeth. Um, you really can't eat for a couple hours after the procedure. Your whole mouth is numb for about 2 days. That's pretty much it. Just appreciate y'all for stepping in and talking with your boy. It's your boy Jay, your registered nurse here, man. Love, peace, success, and wealth to everybody. Y'all stay blessed. I'm gonna see y'all on that next one. Peace.